All right, I am here at 1224 Nimitz, and I'm going to go with no fence. I see posts, from potentially an older fence, but the parts of the fence are on the neighbor's side. So it's possible that these neighbors want to fence, they have the pieces, but they just haven't finished the project. So I don't know. It's a corner lot. We have a paved concrete driveway. This is aggregate, cement, so aggregate, so it's got the little pebbles in it, which can be nice. This driveway goes around to the garage. It's a nice wide driveway. There's also this pigtail here, so there's plenty of parking. It's pretty wide here. Here it narrows down as it goes to the garage. And back here, possibly they have a dog run. Possibly they fenced in a little garden area. I'm going to go with it being so small that it was probably like a dog run type area. The yard needs mucho maintenance, but it's a super cute yard. And honestly, upper level may even have kind of a peekaboo view. The siding is wood, and what I can see looks good. Probably some windows that need some love. Frankly, at the price that it's at, maybe we can negotiate a little bit for maybe closing costs or a rate buy down. But things I'm seeing has a brand new roof. It has all new windows with the exception of one in the garage. So I kind of feel like some money and some sweat equity, this really could be a great investment. I'm staying at not on the water, VRBO here, and they're, I don't know, almost $300 a night, and it's not even a full bedroom. It's like a loft type space. So anyways, very, very cute. All right, pretty blue door. We enter, this is a, very traditional split level home. I'm going to say it's a little bit of a time capsule. We enter onto tile. So this is going to go down to probably maybe a bedroom, a family room type area. Carpet will definitely want to be replaced. Too bad because it's actually kind of pretty carpet, but this is an estate, so I'm assuming an elderly person had been here. No really bad smells or anything like that, but once again, you're seeing some carpet. Carpet needs stretching. It's not in horrible shape, but frankly, I probably would replace it regardless. Wood trim around the windows, but apropos for the style, got kind of a 70s, 80s vibe to it. This will be propane stove. I don't know how this space is used or was used because this certainly was intended to be a dining space. So that could be a hangout zone. This could be a family room zone. Looks like you definitely have forced air heating and then the wood stove. And I don't know if I'll be able to really capture it with my iPhone, but the view is ridiculous. It's really beautiful. And certainly some of these trees beyond your yard could grow a little bit, but it'll be a long while before you lose the Olympics. Your yard, all of this could be taken out. And I know that's a lot of work, but it would be worth it. So I'm sure this was an addition, and we'll just call this like an all seasons type room. I don't necessarily see heating of any sort in here. But it's going to have passive heating because of all these windows, and then they do open. Look at these amazing apple trees. So all these apple trees right here, tons of apple trees. Probably the stuff beyond that I would just really clean up. Willows and huge lavender bushes. I would get rid of the ivy and probably the willows and pick around that. It's really kind of a magical yard. Looks to me like the septic lid is there, and of course the seller will have to do the normal septic conveyance, but you guys, this is, you know, kind of a gem in my opinion. Yes, the counters are blue. You know, I think your money comes back. I think the money comes back if you redo the counters, maybe paint the cabinets. I'd potentially consider taking this piece out because it would open up the space a little bit more. But at the end of the day, with that view, I don't know that that would even be necessary. So these are oak cabinets, oak trim, oak veneer. The boxes are wood. That's the most valuable part of this whole kitchen is how expensive the boxes are. They're not, it does not look like that they are MDF. So they're real wood. Electric cooking, but there is propane because you have that fireplace. So you could certainly switch this out, which would be running a plumbing line along the outside and coming in this wall here. So appliances need to be updated. Maybe the refrigerator's newish, does not have a built-in microwave, just a countertop, but I don't know, pretty sweet. View from the kitchen. Even the kitchen window, you're gonna see where the fairies are coming in. All right, let's head down this hallway where we have a big entry type closet. So for coats, this could certainly be halved. We could put coats on one half and shelve the other for some linens. Here's the hallway bath. So this would be the shared bath. Again, I don't know how crazy I would go. I might get rid of the medicine cabinet and do a mirror along here, update the lighting, keep this. That may be the extent of what I would do in here. Definitely it needs, you know, the grout to be freshened up and maybe some caulking. I put a new toilet. This one is super low to the ground. The bedrooms aren't giant here, so no ensuite. And just a basic wardrobe closet. This was really, really high quality carpet when it was put in, but it needs to go. It's, you know, tattered blue. I don't smell any unusual smells. This is a nice big bedroom. It's a very long wall here. Everything I think needs some paint. So I don't know what this is here. It doesn't look like mold. Looks like an overspray of something. A lot of times I find elderly people, you know, I'm assuming because it's an estate, it was somebody older. So we've got 2 bedrooms and 1 bath on this floor. So you assume somebody older. A lot of times they have just tons of stuff. And so corners get clogged. All right, so family room. Understair storage. Furnace, older furnace. It does say Sears heating and cooling. I'm not going to bet on the cooling part, and that may be something you'd want to budget for. Another nice storage area. Big family room. Kids would love this. This is slab on grade, so they could also be noisy. The garage is there, so sadly this is an exterior access garage. And it's not that wide. So I'll see if the key will open up that side door. So this whole thing was probably a garage at one point, and then they converted it. And so it's not a full-size garage. All right. Laundry. Laundry. Right, so, fans, noisy. There's a deep sink. It's a stackable full size, but certainly you could put a side-by-side. They may have done it this way so they could have easy access to the panel and so on. Generator, so generator, transfer switch, electric water heater. This is older for sure. Of course, the home inspection is going to tell us what's working and what isn't. So another full-size bathroom. And if I had to guess, they probably used this as the primary just because there's lots of closets and such in here. You know, all the carpets, like I said, have to go. So this is a big bedroom. And then this doesn't necessarily count as a bedroom. It probably makes a really good den. But certainly why you couldn't use it as a bedroom. It's just you can't call it a bedroom. There's no closet in here. It is narrow. So this is a scuttle hatch. Yeah, so this is space, storage space underneath the stairs. Not uncommon in a split. Anyway, I think there's a ton of potential here. I think flooring, I'm going to go on the high side. So let's just say $8,000 in carpet flooring combo. Counters, obviously, could go crazy expensive. I would just do a very baseline, basic granite or quartz. So I would say, let's go with $8,000. I would say paint for sure. The inside, the whole inside, in my opinion, it's just worn, and you know, they had a lot of photos on the walls, etc. So I might go 8,000. So you're at about, 24,000. I don't know. Wasn't thinking while I was saying numbers. If you had to replace a furnace, if it isn't working, you know, that can be expensive. But I'm not going to put a number on that because that one I'm just not sure of. And a water heater is cheap. So there's a ton of potential here. I think we could negotiate this one. Certainly get closing costs paid in the spot where we could get a rate buy down for you. That way we could at least get you a little better interest rate. But what you would need cash for or want cash for would be the improvements. And I think if you put the money in here, you would hands down get that money back. It's a very nice house, feels very solid. I'm gonna check out the garage. All right. Come back with the key to this back door. If you hear me scream, it's just because it's spider season. Okay, so this may be the generator they're talking about. So these types of generators, obviously they're not automatic, but if the power goes out, this size would probably run the important things like the refrigerator and the internet. Okay, this does not open this space. It's narrow. This would make a great shop, hangout, motorcycle spot. Keep the toys, the kayaks, etc. I don't see an exterior unit for air conditioning. So this was the housing around this. That garden shed goes to your house. Let's just walk the other way and make sure I'm not missing it. But honestly, I would think if it did have AC, it would be on that side. So I think that unit in there is just a electric furnace. And I'm not actually seeing the propane tank, but that doesn't mean that they're maybe one underground, or two, they just had a lease on it, which is what a lot of people do. And since nobody's living here, you know, they got rid of the tank. But again, the home inspector would tell us what we need to know. Fire hydrant right there helps with your homeowner's insurance. And no crawl space. We don't have to worry about rodents in the crawl space, which is always great. I don't know. Very interesting.